invested in the results of this now. For I think first of all we can sort of let Toman give a little introduction to yourself, because probably you're the one that most people would not have heard of. So bro, can you let the audience know like who you are, some of your accolades, like what have you won, like what's your age, things like that.
Okay, hello. I want to say hello to everyone. I'm from Europe, from Czech Republic, and the most I like achieved was third place on World Championship, and then I placed like around sixth place on World Championship this year in U23. But the medals was in U18, and now I'm 19 years old, and I'm about like 87 kilos.
Wow. Okay. 87 kilos. And how tall are you? Because both of you were towering over me when I met both of you. So
I have like I don't know like exactly, but 188, something like that.
180. That's like 6'2", 6'3". That's probably where you're at, right on.
I'm taller than that. I'm like 191, 192.
191, 182. Okay. But I guess both roughly in that ballpark, like between 6'3", 6'4" range, and both coming down to the same, roughly the same weight. I would expect. Auden, like this, I think is probably the first match that you're having with someone like this, of a similar size, roughly similar age. I've held both of your hands, and I've seen both of your arm lengths, both very very similar. In your past matches, there have always been like excuses from the viewers, like, okay, you're going up against like a new guy, you're going up against a smaller guy, blah blah blah. All those excuses, they're not going to be here for this match. You're finally going up against someone, world level. He's a legit world medalist. What are your thoughts going into this match?
Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. I think it's going to be so much fun. Yeah, Hansa, thank you for taking this match, brother. I'm very excited. I've been training like crazy. I've studied all your stuff, all of it, and I feel like I'm gonna show up my best form ever. So I cannot wait.
Thank you too, man. It's really a big opportunity for me.
Yeah, it's gonna be very good. But yeah, like what you were saying, there's always excuses, no matter what. Nobody's ever perfect. There's always a reason you lost, a reason you won. So I just do my best to whoever they put in front of me, whoever's in front of me. I try and do my best to win. So this will be no exception.
So you're talking about studying his matches. Maybe this might have been one of the matches that you were studying a lot, right?
Yeah,
Coach Ray, he is that little missing link between both of you guys. He's that point of measure that I would expect most people would be using to compare in their predictions or whatever for this match. Auden, talk to me about this match. If you have studied this match of Hansa versus Coach Ray, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I was a little bit confused because outside of straps, I mean, you didn't do too well. What happened there? Like Ray normally just gets killed outside of strap. And it seems like, I mean, I don't know, he kind of contained you. What's going on there? You hookable?
I'm not like he took my pronation, and in the setup he was really, I would say.
Yeah, he's very good. I know all about it. I just got my ass kicked by him, so I know just what it's like. But hey, I got one on him though. I got one. That's something at least.
You need more than that.
Obviously.
Yeah. So
but check this out. Let's have shots. Watch right here. Watch the difference. You kind of went like there. There was a slip. Watch what I do to him. Just check this out. Because, I slowed this down and watch this one super close. No question is a pin. No question. Watch this. Watch this right here. Okay. Boom. Like he's not even there. Like he's not even there. Right through him.
That could be a false start,
No, it could not be a false start. No, it could not. That was perfect. This hand's just too. You see this thing? Like, what the fuck? It's bigger than my head, man.
Jeez.
Too much.
So, Toman, like I'm sure you
Hey, you can stop it
studied
there.
this
Stop it there.
video.
Stop it there. Don't watch the rest.
We'll stop. Yeah, we'll stop it right there. But I just wanted to hear from Toman about that match. You know, I'm sure you've studied it in detail. You've probably looked at Auden's like previous matches. What can you tell me? What can you tell me like about your game plan going in? You know, are there any gaps you might have seen? Anything that you can exploit?
I don't want to show my cards yet.
Oh,
I
come
don't want to
on. You're going to
name
rise
it
with
on the
me.
table.
You
But
just say what you're gonna do.
know,
Just say what you're gonna do. You're gonna go up high. We both know
I know where
this.
I will
We
go.
both
I know
know
where I will
this.
I have a plan
Oh
for
man.
sure.
Okay.
Of course
There
you have
are
a plan. It's gonna be high hand top roll. You're gonna high hand top roll me. You have to. We all know this. We can pretend and dance around it. We're both gonna have to rise. Both gonna have to set up high. Like, no, I'm gonna hook you. I'm gonna hook you, Hansa. I'm gonna hook you.
Oh, I'm so scared. So scared.
Who knows, man? Who knows? Yeah. I mean, Coach Ray did hook you, so that could be something.
That's true.
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, Hansa. So previously, before this, I was talking to you about your match in Serbia. This is gonna be probably your biggest match so far, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So can you talk to me about that? You know, what does this match mean for you? How has your preparation been like leading up to this? You know, have you been doing anything different? What's your mindset going into this match?
Like as I said, it's a big opportunity for me. I'm really glad that I can have like match like this. I really respect Auden. He's really strong. I'm really happy that I can have match like this. I'm training really hard. Like I'm in really good shape, I would say. No pain, everything well, everything's going well in the preparation. I'm changed a bit of things as I talk with my trainer. So we will see. We will see.
Okay, you're a trainer, so you have a coach that's helping you prep for this.
Oh, a little bit, yeah, a little bit.
Okay, that's cool. And as for Auden, like going into this match, I'm sure you've done your homework on him. What can you tell me about your opponent? You know, how are you going to dismantle him?
He's real quick. He's definitely real quick. He's got a great hit. I think there will be games I can play in the setup where he'll have to be very uncomfortable. There won't be really a way around not being comfortable with me or not being uncomfortable. Freudian slip, I think there maybe. We'll see. The future will tell. But I think I can. I'm gonna try and bleed him. I think it's not some big secret. I'm gonna try and bleed him. I might just be too strong. I might honestly be too strong for you, Hansa. We'll see. Like my post these days is very good. It's very, very good. There's not many people I've been able to train with that can contest it. Not many. And I really do think that's what it's going to come down to. I think whoever can get the high spot. You're a good enough arm wrestler. I feel like if you can get the high spot on me, there's not much I can do. I feel like it's probably same for me against you. You can try and dive in, but I don't expect that's your lane. I think whoever can get the high spot really is gonna dictate the flow of this match. So that's all I've been training. That's all I've been training, Hans. That's all I've been training. And I'm sure if you're smart, it's the same you've been doing.
Wow.
Great,
So
great.
just from that reply, it sounds to me like you actually do have a pretty high amount of respect for Hansa's level of strength.
Oh yeah. Most definitely. Yeah.
It didn't sound like you were super confident, like you're just gonna flash him easily.
No, not a chance. No. I don't see myself flashing him in any way. I see a very good fight for the height. I think it would be a mistake for either one of us to search for the pin immediately. But I mean, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. Who knows? Who knows? I think best of 5. It's not some crazy endurance one. Like it's not a best of 7. So more opportunity for quick pins. But I do think that I pose enough of a defensive threat that you got to kind of dismantle me first before trying to pin. Because if you just go right for the pin, I can normally hang people up a little bit. But yeah, no, Hansa he's incredible. I've watched all his stuff. really, there's some significant threats I've had to kind of plan around and make contingencies about. I think I've got a good plan going in, so we'll see what I can do to this young buck.
Have you pulled with a lot of people similar to Hansa before?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And as for Hansa, like, have you pulled guys that are that are this style of arm wrestler, like Auden, like with that kind of an option to do a king's move if needed, but also having a pretty good side pressure game? Like, do you have that kind of experience?
I don't think so, because like Auden is really versatile. He can like transition well, so that will be the most problem. I normally face like guys on tournaments that they have one strong weapon, but the rest is not that strong, and I see that Auden can like use every technique almost.
Well, don't worry. I have no strong weapon. I'm a what's it called? A jack of all trades, but master of none. So don't worry. Just stick to one thing, and you got me.
Oh man, now I really want to know, like Toman, like really, what is your plan? Because he's gonna be ready for anything. But you said you wanted to keep your cards close to your chest, so I don't know. Can you give us a little bit of a hint? What are you gonna do?
Like when I picturing the match, I think we will like end up in a strap for sure. Like
No way, impossible.
Wow.
And then I will center him out a little bit, and we will go from there.
Oh, that's gonna be cool. It's so cool. I think having like sort of gripped up with both of you, I feel like in terms of hand size, like Toman has the longer, like from wrist to fingertip, but Auden, you have a thicker hand. So I don't know how that's gonna play into things. Like on, how Auden arm wrestles. Like the world knows. Like he's all about getting that set, messing around, making the opponent as terrible, as shitty as possible. Are you prepared for that kind of battle? Are you prepared for that kind of long, drawn out hand battle, messing around outside the strap, inside the strap? You're gonna need quite a lot of endurance for that. Have you been preparing well for that?
Of course, I'm ready for it. I'm sure that it will go like this scenario. So I'm preparing really hard for that, and I think I know what I have to do in the setup. So it will be just about the time to get a good setup.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Right.
I can't wait to fight you for the setup. I have not had these opportunities, because I do think you have a very good setup. I've watched your stuff very close. I've had these ideas in my head that I haven't got to test yet, and I'm going to test them on you. It's going to be perfect. I have these plans, and Hansa, they're terrible. They're terrible. You're going to hate them. You're going to hate them so much. So I cannot wait. I cannot wait to show you what I've been planning.
Oh,
let's see, man. Let's see.
So, on the match day, 31st January, you guys grip up round one. Let's say, top roll goes to strap, and then boom, first round, Auden, if you feel like some kind of crazy ass stop from Hansa, or what was he doing? He was gonna do that. What if he does have that? What's your plan against that?
Oh, I'll probably just like resign and go home, I guess. I don't know. I think it's all bad news. Yeah, he's got a press. I'm fucked, man. I don't know how to beat a press. I've never pulled anyone that's pressed me before.
We're not gonna see like a Camille versus Jerry too. I would love to see that, man.
Yeah. I mean, I got options. I've watched his stuff. I know he's versatile. I know he's got. I think his best lane is his outside, but he still does have inside. I've seen it. It's there. But I'm preparing for everything. I've changed my training a significant amount, I'd say, since pulling Ray. I got a bit inspired by some studies I saw. I got a bit inspired by Ray himself. to kind of shift some stuff. And so far, like in this last period where I've been training, the gains have already been significant. They've already been significant, and I'm very excited. I don't want to give away all my training yet, but like I'm very excited to see where this training will take me because I really believe I'm onto something here. I really, really do. Like I've never felt this healthy in my rise before. I've had issues with my rise before. On my right, it's like sometimes there was a neural disconnect where if I tried to cup and rise, it would be weird. And that's totally gone now. Totally gone. It feels so healthy. I can just post like a motherfucker and still have the pronation to hang if they do try and dive in. Everything's going great is all I'm saying basically. Everything is better than it's been in a long time. So I feel like you're gonna get the best version of me, Hansa. Best version ever.
So
We will see on the table, man.
Let's say like the Auden that faced Coach Ray and the Auden that's going to be there in a couple weeks time, you know, how much have you improved since then?
You know, it's always hard to put a number on it. It's always hard. All my numbers are up already, and we still got a couple weeks out. Already, I'm hitting new PRs across all lifts. Already, they're ahead. At the club, on the table, everything is better. Everything is smoother. I'm more connected. I'm beating guys in ways I could never do before. Like everything is. I would put myself to the Ray form, maybe like 3-4% better.
Okay.
Already, which I think is pretty significant. It's pretty significant, in my opinion.
Yeah. 3-4% is insane, especially like at this stage of arm wrestling where you've already built a base. Like, you know.
Yeah, I really think I figured something out. I'm telling you guys, I really do. We'll see.
You know, that's something that bugs me on like all the podcasts when you hear the pros say, "Oh, I've got like 20%, 30% stronger." I'm like, what the hell?
Like,
yeah, I don't know about that, man. Like we'd have like 6 guys being Levon if that was the case. But as for Toman, like what is your level at right now? You know, in terms of your gym lifts, any weightlifting kind of stuff, you know, compared to yourself, you know, a couple of months back.
I feel great, for sure. I feel great. I had 2 super matches in last year, so I was preparing for them really hard, and like I lost both of them. I can say that, but like
me too. Don't worry.
my shape is much better. I feel really great. I have no injuries. Everything's going perfect. So I think I'm stronger.
Wait. This match is to break both of our losing streaks, correct?
Could be.
Perfect. Yeah.
Amazing.
So whoever wins this one, yeah. So one person's going to continue their losing streak, which is terrible.
Yeah.
Oh man, when you say like that, the stakes are pretty high.
Oh yeah. Listen. 2025, I lost basically every match I did. I do not want 2026 to go the same way. So let's change that. Yeah.
You blew it all on 2024, man. Like that was all
I know.
You should spread it out.
Too much success, had to even it out.
Yeah, and so for this one, I was a little bit surprised at the agreed weight cap of 95. So Toman, when I first met you in 2024, you were like under 80 kilos, right?
I was 78 kilos. Yeah.
78 kilos. And then since then, you know, 78. Well, what's that like? My math is not good, even though I'm an Asian, but that's like almost 20 kilos that you have to gain. Like, have you noticed anything different from then until now, having to gain all of that weight?
Yeah, of course. Like my strength levels got so much higher with every kilo. But you know, we were talking with Auden, and Auden said at first he will go to 90, and then he got scared.
Whoa. See, that's not at all how it went. That is not how it went at all. No. I was told 95, and I'm like, I can do 95. I'm like, no problem. Like, I can make that. And then it's like, we're doing it at 90, yeah? And I'm like, whoa, this is like after signing contracts saying 95. Now I'm being told 90. And I'm like, okay, listen, like, what the fuck's going on here? I will do my best, and I've said, and I will do this. I will do my best to get as low as I can, but I'm aiming for 95. And if I get lower, I'm not gonna like go back up. I will stay lower, but like the class of 95. This is what we agreed on. I'm not extra cutting because you're not bulked up enough.
I heard different things even from the organizer, but don't worry about it. It's okay. You are just scared, you know. It's okay.
Yeah, just
a little bit scared. Yeah. So, well, the posters say 95, so I don't know. That's what the audience is gonna go with. Yeah. So no one likes excuses going into matches, and I'm sure like we'll all be happy with what's going to go down in like 3 weeks, 3-4 weeks time. Right now, I want to kind of go on to check out the comments, see if anyone has any cool questions he wants to ask. Who is Naruto Padar? Who is your idol? Okay, this is a personal question. I guess Hansa, can you go first? Do you have any arm wrestling idols? Anyone that looks up to?
To me, isn't it, Hansa?
Hard to say. It's like not a special one guy, but I like, you know, the top row guys. You know, I could say Auden Larratt, but you know, it's hard to say when there is his son. But you know, Vital is a really great guy. I like Mindaugus a lot. Mindaugus maybe it's my idol. Yeah.
Nice, cool. For Auden?
Oh, my idol's Hansa Toman, 100%. I mean, just how did he get his hair like that? How did he look so good all the time? I don't know how he does it.
Definitely winning the hair game on that day, I think.
Oh, no question.
And this guy Van Tan, Auden versus Guy Tanapat. Well, Toman has pulled this Guy Tanapat before. I'd like to hear from Toman. You know, Guy Tanapat versus Auden. Who do you think will win?
Super hard to say, like super hard, because I know that guy that got so much stronger, like crazy strong in the last year. So it's super hard to say, and it depends in the setup, I would say, because he has like not so long arm, but if he could, you know, rise through the hand, maybe there would be a chance, but hard to say really.
Oh yeah, he was supposed to go up against Bacho.
He will go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, Auden, do you know who Guy Tanapat is?
Very well. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I follow him. I watch all the stuff.
Cool. You know, hypothetically, if you were to, do you think you would beat Guy right now?
Oh, I don't know. Honestly, I'm not sure. I think it would be a really fun match. That'd be one I'd be totally down to try. Yeah, he's like Hansa was saying, shorter arm, but looks super strong, super strong. So I'd be totally down to try that one. I mean, you beat him, right, Hansa? You beat him in that tournament.
Yeah, I beat him, but you know, it was just on the flash pin. It was in the start. When
you splashed him. That's about it.
Yeah, but
hey, win's a win. Win's a win.
Yeah. What do you say? Winner of this match, whoever it is, goes up against Tanapat. You know, maybe the promoters, if you guys are watching, can make this happen. Whoever is the winner goes up against Tanapat. I would love to see that. Whoever is going to be the winner. Yeah, I love like, oh man, definitely. Like, I think we really do need more of these like real East versus like the real West, like the far East versus far West. Like, we are not getting a lot of information out of my part of the pond, and you know, having that kind of information opportunity, I think it's going to be great. You know.
Yeah. 100%.
Who is this guy? Who is this guy asking this question? Can win on dude. You know, the reason our match was canceled is because he was just too much of a pussy, unfortunately.
Too scared,
couldn't cut down to, what was it, like 90 kilos or whatever.
Yeah,
and unfortunately.
I was too scared, yeah.
How many eggs? How many eggs are Auden eating per day? Wow, I think this is a big question.
It
This is the
used to
one
be
people want to
pretty
know.
crazy. It used to be pretty insane, but these days I've slowed it down a lot. So because I'm not actively trying to get like stupid big right now, I got a weight class to make, so I want to like maintain for a little bit and then do like a more water cut towards the end. And I've been doing all my cardio, I've been doing all that. So I'm only having 8 eggs with extras a day. So it's not what it used to be. It used to be at like 15 a day, which that was a good time in my life. That was a good time. I got strong. I mean, I felt really bad, but man, I was strong.
Yeah, you're just talking about that. For the past, like, I don't know, 2-3 years, you've been on a pretty steady bulk, and now suddenly having to cut down, I would say, pretty dramatically. Has that affected your prep in any way?
No, it's not too bad. I'm very good at weight management. Like I understand it very well. I can deal with glycogen stores and like water retention pretty well. So I am walking around these days like what was I what was I doing today? I mean, it's tough during the holiday season because I went up a little bit, just eating too much crap. But I think I'm only 102 kilo, maybe like that, something like that. So I only got like 7 kilo to cut. So with proper nutrition and proper everything, that's not really a problem for me. Like I can do that. It'll be hard, don't get me wrong, but like I will be able to do that, no problem. And like you were saying, the steady bulk, I haven't quite bulked as hard this last year. What happened is I tried to more recomp a bit this last year, and I think I've succeeded at that. If you look at me at the start of this year, look at me now, there is a significant difference. The weight itself hasn't changed much, but like I'm significantly leaner than I was there. Fuck, man, that was terrible. That was a terrible time in my life.
Yeah,
Oh, everything hurt. But
definitely terrible.
yeah, but now I'm just massive in the ways that really count.
Awesome. Kiet Tuan, this is a question for you, Hansa. Can you win Simon Polak now? Simon Polak, I believe he's a champion from Czechia.
Yeah. He's super
Have
strong
you
guy.
played him before?
I put him, on nationals and things like this. And his left arm is like world class. This year he plays fourth in the senior, and he's 24 only, so he's really good. He's really good. And the right arm, I didn't match with him like for past year and a half, but year before he flashed in me, so he's super strong. I don't think I can beat him.
Wow. And are you currently national champion for your weight class?
No, he's the first one. I'm the second one in 85.
In 85.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shimon even had a super match with Coach Ray, and he flash pinned him three times.
Right. Okay, so that's a pretty decent gap, I would say.
Yeah.
Calvin Jones, YouTube, asking or saying, "I've got the sneaking suspicion that Auden is in the habit of kings moving when challenged. Sure, he shouldn't really commit to staying center table and seeing what he can do." What do you got to say about that, man?
I've been trying to change. I've been trying to push away these evil temptations of King's Move. I'm trying to live a more pure life these days, above the table, But hey, if stuff goes bad, I can always hear my roots calling me. So who knows? Who knows? Hard to deny genetics, Hard to deny. Like it's so hard ingrained in me that this is the way to arm wrestle. This is the way to do it. And I try to fight it, but sometimes I can't.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. When you're at the table, you're just gonna do whatever you can to win. As an arm wrestler, as a competitor, you have to use whatever tools you have at your disposal. It really is up to the refs and them to interpret the rules and to call a foul if they see it. If they don't, then it was completely fair, in the eyes of the referees.
Exactly.
You got to do what you got to do. And but yeah.
I everything you're saying is like music to my ears right now. This is something people don't seem to quite get. Often people accuse me of like He was cheating in this match. His humor's declined. Yes, I know. I'm riding that line hard. I am ready for a foul. But if it doesn't come, that is not on me. That is on the referees. Like, this is the entire point.
No, they
I'm
want you to
riding that
foul
line.
yourself.
Exactly.
They
I
want
know
you to call it
exactly
foul.
what I'm doing. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. But yeah, no, it's people, in my opinion, people are big pussies in arm wrestling, really. It's like, I want to win in this way. I want to make it look good. I want to make it look clean. I won't do anything gross. No, we're here to win, man. We're here to win. Do what you can to win. And when you're done, then you can preach moral superiority. But like, in the match, break yourself.
And as for you, Toman, like, are you ready to get into a dirty dog fight if needed for this match?
Of course, of course. I
Are you
think
ready
there
for that
is
King's move?
big chance we will end up in Auden's King's move. So I'm really
Your King's move.
really preparing.
You're gonna have to King's move me.
Yeah, I will. I'm perfect King's mover, best one for sure.
I will teach you after our match.
Oh, okay, okay. After I beat you, you will teach me. Oh, that
Yes,
makes
exactly,
sense.
exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, okay. Wow. And asking why Hansa is so quietly looking like a chill guy. He's keeping his secrets, man. He's keeping his secrets close to him. But yeah, Hansa, in this preparation of yours, what has been, without saying too much, what has been your focus in this preparation? Has there been any like one single thing that you're preparing on, or a couple of different things? How are you approaching this match?
I think the mostly I'm focused on the King's move. I think there's a big chance that we will end up there. So I'm working to. I saw lots of matches with Auden. I think most likely every match of his, and I'm working with my friends to try to, like, how to say it, simulate the King's move, because in our club no one's doing King's move. So I'm preparing
That's the
for the King's
problem.
move.
By the time I leave this area, everybody will be doing King's move. Everybody will do it. It's all I will drop my influence like a plague upon Europe. It will be terrible, but everyone will learn. Everyone will learn the way of this stupid crap.
But Toman, you're saying that you're expecting a King's move. So does that mean that you're confident of even taking center position from him? You're saying that you're gonna be taking that.
100%, I will take the center for sure. I'm positive.
Why do you say that? Like, what's giving you the indication that you think that that's going to happen?
Hard to say, but like in the matches I saw with Auden, I almost when the guy was equal to him, at some point he win the center.
Okay, so you're saying that when you've seen guys that are close in him, Auden usually loses the center position.
Yes. Yeah.
Have you seen his matches at Over the Top in Australia?
Yeah, you don't need to watch that. You don't need to watch them.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
So that's probably what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Probably that match. What was it against? Like Gary or I don't know.
Guy.
Oh! You understand that was the second class I pulled that day? Yeah, you watched my class. I did not lose center one time. I won center every match.
You know, that
Just
was
saying,
the false
I won center
every
everybody in my class. I won center against every single person.
I didn't know one of the guys who you pulled.
Okay.
And every one of them, you false start, man.
Yeah, of course I do.
I know.
Oh, so do you. We're gonna pretend here we're not both false start.
Never.
Oh, come on. You hit that goal real well. You ride that line real close. I like it. It's good.
Yeah, definitely. When I was pulling against Toman back in Vietnam, that start was one of the most nerve-wracking ones of my life. It was so lightning fast, and it was like a 10-hour day. I think we were there in this packed Vietnamese room. like 35 degrees Celsius, and he was going at it from start to finish. I just don't know, like Toman, how do you have that explosivity? Do you practice for that quick lightning fast start, or does it just come normal to you?
I wouldn't say so, but I like with every competition, my starts get a little bit better. I don't train it on training, but I train it like I'm competing in lots of competitions in Czechia.
Okay. And you know, the way that both of you usually start a match, I notice it's a little bit different. You know, Auden, you sort of have that sort of steady load usually, getting ready to go into your move. But for Toman, you're a little bit different. You know, usually you're slightly more relaxed, and you're more of that like European style, like no load, ready flash kind of move. You know, but this is going to be a super match. This is not going to be a tournament. And Toman, you're more of a tournament puller, I would say. You've done way more tournaments than you have super matches. Is there anything different for you preparing for a super match compared to like preparing for your tournament?
Yeah, of course. In the tournament, you have lots of time to recover between the matches, and there is like you have plenty of time to get like 100% close to that. But in the super match, you have like 1 minute, I think, or something like that. So
Just
I'm
about.
trying to work. Yeah, I'm trying to work on my endurance more for sure.
How much table time you been doing?
Lots of plenty, man.
Yeah,
Yesterday,
for Auden,
today,
like,
and
oh no, go on, go ahead.
sorry, so I just wanted to say that I'm doing the table time so much now, frequently as possible.
By frequently, you mean like, would you say like 3 times a week, maybe?
3 to 4 times, yeah, something like this.
3 to 4. And Auden, would that be similar for you?
No, less. So I have done. This is part of my new crazy idea. I've actually lowered my table time. Now I say this, and this last week I've done 5 times this week, but I'm trying to do less. It keeps calling me back, but like we'll see where it goes. But for the last, I'd say, year, I've been doing like 5 times a week. I would say at least I would do 4 scheduled, and there'd always be an extra one. And now I have these crazy ideas that people have filled my head with craziness. I think actually maybe less table time might even be better, which is like
Wow.
blasphemy in this area. Yeah.
Yeah,
And I will explain it all after the match. I don't want to really get into my ideologies yet, but after the match, I will talk about what I'm kind of thinking here.
Okay, for sure. But yeah, that is really very different from everything that's been, coming out of the High Hookers Club for years. Valen Low. Oh, hey Valen, what's up, man? Valen's
How's it
asking
going, bro?
Toman, what's your weight right now? I think you said 87. Was it?
Yeah, 87 and a half, something like this. Too big.
Wow. But will you still be trying to bulk up, like,
Of course,
these
yeah.
like next 3 weeks, 4 weeks? Okay. Can you talk about that? How are you bulking? How are you bulking right now?
I'm drinking as much as milk as possible, and I don't drink water. I drink almost only milk.
Smart man.
I'm eating plenty of eggs and lots of meat. I'm trying to eat like lots of cheese, calories get in. Some nuts too.
Wow.
You know what you need.
Oh,
yeah.
He's getting.
It's what you need. This right here. This made me put on 20 pounds in 2 weeks when I pulled James England.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. No. 2 months, not 2 weeks. 2 months. 2 months.
Jesus.
Oh, I was like,
2 weeks is pretty crazy. Yeah.
Okay, and you have sponsorship from them at least?
No. I'm just a good guy.
Okay.
My goodness. Kian Tuan is asking, who is a bigger wrist, Toman or Auden? I don't know.
I would say Auden. Yeah, I would say that.
Do you guys have big wrists?
Come on.
I don't. beginnerist, I would say.
Okay. Calvin, this one as well. How tall is Toman? You were saying 188 cm?
Yeah.
188. That's like, I don't know, 6'2", 6'3", something like that. Valen says Toman eats 30 eggs per day. Wow. I don't know if you're being sponsored. 30 eggs a day. That's a bit much for me.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but definitely if we're gonna be seeing like a 95 kilo version, but first of all, like are you starting to feel that weight on you? Like, when I saw you, you were like 6-pack abs, ripped, but now I don't know. You definitely look bigger. How is that new weight feeling on you right now?
It feels great. It feels great because before I gained some weight, I had really problems with tendons and elbow stuff. I wasn't getting enough nutrition, so I was like always injured and things like this. And now I feel much more like secure, and I doesn't have any pain, I would say, now at the table. So it's really good.
Oh, okay. So before you were having like some injuries or maybe like some tweaks or pains or anything?
Yeah, exactly. The small injuries, and the side pressure always was hurting me and things like this.
Okay. So safe to say, probably your side pressure is going to be a little bit better than before. Do you think side pressure is going to be an important thing going into this match?
Hard to say. Maybe on the center, but then it's not that important because in the King's move, it's not that like useful to just have the side pressure. You have to go another way a little bit, not just to the
Okay,
side.
that's
Yeah, I don't expect side pressure will play a huge role in this match. I really think it's mostly about hand. I think both of us both are fighting for the hand. I mean, we should be. If anything crazy happens, then who knows? But I expect the side pressure will play a small role, but it's really whoever can bust the other guy back and take the rise is probably going to dictate the flow.
Mm-hmm. I like that you touched on that point. You've mentioned this a few times, Auden, that this match is probably gonna go to the hand. I want you to talk a little bit more about that. Like, what does the hand mean to you? Because the hand, like just saying hand, that's quite a vague term. So what does the hand mean to you?
Sure. When I say hand, I am mostly talking about the high spot. I'm talking about who has to hold on to who. I'm talking about really who gets that rise. I think in any match where two guys are top rolling, the guy with the higher hand and the one who's forced not to hold on, or like who's making the other person have to have a bite on them so they can't get pinned, that's the person who's gonna probably have everything they want, because if they can just think, slow it down, they can climb better, they can hit better, they have all these better things that are gonna go on. And I just think we're probably close enough that whoever gets that is just gonna beat the other one pretty easily. So once you've done the hard part, once you have the rise, once you have the pronation set in, then I think it's just a matter of pinning the guy. I really do. I don't expect to see anything crazy. I really don't. Now, I know I'm always down for a dogfight. If I feel there's something crazy, you might even see me shoot in if I feel really insane. But probably not.
Yeah, for Toman, do you agree with that? Like, what's your philosophy, or what is your thoughts with regards to hand strength? Because some people talk about hand, they're talking about their cup, they could be talking about their rising. Like, what is like the hand in arm wrestling to you?
I agree with Auden that it will be like mostly about who will hold on and who will get the better position in the setup. Yeah, with the riser will be most important, I would say. Yeah.
Right. And do you train that rising motion in the gym with weights and stuff like that?
Yeah, I do, of course.
Would you care to give us some numbers on that? I'm really
It's not
curious.
that high. It's not that high. I won't say a number, but it's not that high. It's not that high.
Don't worry, me neither. My lifts aren't great. My lifts are not great. Everybody I've ever pulled pretty much outlifts me. So
Yeah,
not an
same,
issue.
same.
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, sorry, in the comments, those of you asking for the numbers, They're keeping it a bit of a secret right now.
I'm doing like 20 kilos, like for one.
Maybe
Like I get one.
maybe it's
Yeah,
too much. Maybe it's too much, man.
one is a lot.
Like
20
17 is
kilos
crazy.
crazy. Jesus, like both of you guys downplaying. You're playing the downplaying game right now. I see what you guys are doing. That's gonna be cool. I'm gonna use King's move, Hansa counter by top roll. Yeah, I mean that seems to be the general sentiment right now. But anything can happen. This dude's asking on, do you still eat raw eggs?
No, don't eat raw eggs, guys. They're not as nutrient dense. It's a funny thing to do, but you lose like 40% of the protein. So I never actually did it. I would do it for videos as a joke, but it's not optimal. Cook your eggs. There's certain proteins that need to be emulsified and broken down so you can probably absorb them. So don't be doing that. It's dumb. So a waste of egg. A waste of egg. Hey, Hansa, what happens? What happens if I don't have the King's move? Like that would be terrible, right?
You cannot.
What's that?
If you don't get, like, if we are in the position when you need the King's move and you don't go for King's move, I'll beat you for sure.
No. I mean the opposite. I mean, like, you don't make me King's move. Like I can just post up enough that I don't need to. Like, do you have another option? Like, can you King's move me?
I will King's move 100%. That's my number one plan, actually. You know.
Good. You know, I've watched your stuff.
Maybe I will go that move. That move only.
That move. Okay, perfect. But you know, I think the way you pull, it does lend itself nice to a King's move. I think if you could just make that click, it is there. It really, really is.
Like I can hold on a lot in a losing position, but I cannot open that much. I cannot open.
No, but you see, just even the way you did it, the elbow position's all wrong. That's why you can't open. That's what I'm saying. A couple simple tweaks, and you've got it.
Maybe you can teach me after a win.
I will. I will. I'll show you the ways.
Okay. So I can beat you in your best gun. You know?
Yes, you can beat me even worse next time. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Man, so win or lose, I think, you know, for both of you, this is going to be an incredible match between two young guys, both climbing up the ranks. And you know, I know we talked about like Tanapat before, but other than him, you know, win or lose, do you guys have like a next opponent in mind that you would want to face? Maybe Toman, you can talk about that first.
Not really. I don't have like someone in my, how to say. I'm not looking at someone right now. I now want to prepare a lot for the Europeans and the World Championships. So, yeah. If LPAL or some organization like give me the opportunity to have the super match, I will of course take it. But I don't have like a name.
Okay, that's cool. And Auden, you have any names on your list?
I don't like to look too far past my next opponent. Like right now, I live for you, Hansa. Every day, it's all I think about. So that's I like to live one match at a time. But there is potential stuff in the works coming up soon after that. There's a couple names being thrown around. I don't ever like to talk about it too publicly until things are like signed and locked in. But there's definitely some things in the works.
Amazing. So yeah, definitely. But yeah, as a promoter, I would love to see that Tanapat thing going up against either of you, like down the road. You know, and probably at least have you guys over to pull some of the guys in Asia. That's a very big untapped like community of arm wrestlers that I'm sure the world will be interested to see as well. You know, whether it's from places like Japan, Korea, China, like there are so many strong guys out there that we just don't know about, and I'm sure it's going to be very eye-opening for the rest of the world to see. You know, we've seen guys like Yoshi Kanai pulling at East vs. West at the highest level, probably giving some of the most entertaining matches, and I would love to see both of you, you know, over and competing against some of the Asian champions sometime in the future. Well,
yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. Some last couple of questions before we wrap this up. This guy's asking about Hansa and on strongest pronation back pressure. If you guys are willing to tell your numbers.
Like 30 kilo. 30 kilo. Best I've
30
ever done.
kilos.
Yeah.
Something
That's
like
pretty
that.
good.
Yes. Maybe 31. 31
Oh,
and a half.
it's got to
I'll
be.
take it.
You got me. You got me. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. Next question is, can you beat Devon with 2 hands now? I assume this is for on. Wow.
Yes, I can. No, I think Hansa, can you beat Devin with 2 hands now?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
But you know,
see,
you don't think so?
you know where to go.
Yes,
man.
I can beat him with 2 hands. We've been training a lot 2 hands recently, and listen, he is stupid strong, like just ridiculous. But it's 2 hands. Like I'm not some bum who doesn't know how to arm wrestle. Like I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. So with 2 hands, he has to be. There have been points in my life. There have been points where it's like, oh no, this day, right now, I'm not sure if I could beat him with 2 in a super match. But as of right now, yeah, he's not. He's doing. It's just stupid to pull with 1 right now. Just stupid. Like everything feels terrible. But with 2 hands, yeah. Well, I think once you reach a certain weight, hard not to pin somebody.
For sure. Pavel is asking, will Hansa use some Czech swear words? Yeah, can you teach us some Czech
Yeah,
swear
you gotta
words?
teach me this. Teach me this so I can say it too.
What do you want to hear? What do you want to hear?
What's like the worst one I can say? Like which one that'll piss the most people off? Let me say that one.
I cannot say it on YouTube. No, it will be
Text me.
demoted.
Text me. I'll post videos saying it.
Just say it right here. I don't care if I get demonetized or not. My audience is cool.
I don't know. It's hard to say. There are plenty of bad words.
All right. You got to text us after this. We've got to learn some.
Of course,
Sorry, guys, we couldn't get some of
message.
the. Yeah, probably your mom is watching right now, right? Oh man, and I think that's the last of the questions. So to wrap up, do you guys have any last messages for one another?
Keep eating, Hansa. Keep eating.
I'll see you on the table, Auden. I'm ready for it.
Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. I'll be so terrible. I'll be so terrible to grip up with, Hansa. It's gonna be really, really bad. Like, honestly, I feel bad for you because you're the first guy I've got to like really test. Because all these plans I've had have been for outside pullers. I haven't really pulled too many like you, not in a super match in the way I've wanted. So my plans have been building up for years, and I will unleash them all on you. January 31st at Lion Pride.
Can't wait.
That is amazing. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on this quick podcast on the Eastside channel. Best of luck to both of you. Really looking forward to this match. Guys watching right now, you can follow both Auden and Jan Toman on their Instagram, on their YouTube, on their TikTok, whatever. Links are going to be in the description below. Also follow Lion Pride Arm Wrestling League. That is going to be bringing this match for you guys. There's going to be the pay-per-view link in the description as well. January 31st, Vienna, right? It's going to be in Vienna, Austria.
Exactly.
Right, Vienna, Austria. Going to be so amazing, guys. Just a couple more weeks. See you guys on the live stream. And good luck, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Right. Come on, I'll give that double forearm before we close out the live stream.
You guys are too scary. You guys are too scared for me.